Wait, please don't scroll. I want to share my story with you. You see, I'm doing this for people that are struggling with the S word, for Suicidal Awareness Month, for people who are struggling with that. Um, I have come from a very dark place in my life. I was abused severely growing up in a lot of ways. And in a lot of ways, honestly, I should not be here talking to you. I shouldn't be here on this planet, but I am by the grace of God and by so many wonderful people who have helped me through the struggles and the pain and hurt. I had to go on a healing journey for the last 10 years of my life of struggling in pain and hurt and torment. I was physically abused in a lot of terrible ways. A belt was used, an extension cord was used that left permanent gashes and marks on left permanent marks on my body. I have scars right here, my forehead, here, over my head from what my mom did to me. I was molested and raped for years and years at the age of 5 years old, from being a baby to 5 years old. I was tortured as well for in a lot of ways. Um, so when I understand, as I say I understand abuse and trauma, I understand it probably more than anybody else, honestly. Um, I know what it feels to walk down that dark path in that dark corridor. And those things led to me having deep addictions in my life, in my past. I was addicted to food, and I weighed 626 pounds at one point in my life. I don't weigh that much anymore, thankfully. Um, I would eat so much and stuff my face so much. I remember how bad it was, and I would get so ill and feel so bad from it. Um, yeah, it was really bad at one point in my life. And I use food as a way to cope with the pain and the hurt. I use food as my crutch in life to deal with the pain and hurt in my life. I'm much healthier now. I exercise 5 to 6 days a week. I go to the gym 2 to 3 days a week. I've lost a lot of weight. I've gained muscle mass. I eat a lot healthier now than I've been before. I'd eat fast food every single day. Um, I was severely addicted to sex and to gambling. And I would put myself in dangerous situations, and I would hook up, and I just did not care at all. And I would stay up all night looking at pornography, addicted. It was so bad that whether or not you agree it's a sin or not, it's a choice. But in my eyes, it's a sin. But that's me, you know. But like, I would literally stay up all night until like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., looking at porn or trying to find someone to hook up with. That's how addicted I was to those kind of things like that. I would gamble so badly, money away. And I didn't understand the correlation between trauma and abuse and addiction. I didn't understand, like, why I would keep self-sabotaging myself over and over and over again. And I had to go through this whole healing process, and so much of my life was taken out. Like, I was married for 7 years. That was the person was taken out of my life. I lost my family. They were taken out of my life because they're very unhealthy for me. You know, started with a new relationship. Praise God for that. But I lost so much of my life, and I self-sabotaged and self-destructed so much. And I remember being on the phone with my friends and my family I had, saying, there's no way I'm going to make it through this. There's no way. There's no possible way I could make it through this pain. This pain is so bad. It's so deep. made it through. I thank God for that. I thank God that I'm still here, alive. And my beautiful, wonderful friends. My best friend in the whole world, J. Paul, and May and Devon, and all those others that stepped in for me, that helped me through that trauma and that pain. So I create art now. I create art to help raise awareness about mental health issues. And I still have PTSD. I still have depression. But it doesn't affect my life like it used to. I'm not addicted to things like I used to be. Praise God for that. I still have struggles and issues. The thing is, when I look in the mirror, I don't hate myself anymore. I love who I am inside and outside. I don't give a crap what other people think about me. You know, it's like I remember each moment of going through each painful thing where I had to forgive people. I had to forgive my mom and my dad and my brother and my grandpa. Oh man, forgiving my grandpa for what he did to me was horrendous. He wanted me to be a Satanist. He did satanic ritual abuse on me, like really nasty stuff. He raped me. He did a lot of horrible, terrible things to me. And I made it through. I survived it. I survived that pain and that abuse. And now I'm becoming a full-time artist. I got nominated for People Arts Year Award. I got into another art exhibit online. I just recently had another art show and I sold one of my paintings there. I'm going to start going to galleries soon, connecting with galleries. Shouldn't say the hooking up word because I'm not doing that anymore. I'm in a healthy, committed relationship. So forgive me for that language. But yeah, I have a car now. I'm moving out of where I've been at for the last 2 years. So my life has gone better in a lot of ways, but there are so many times where I didn't think I was going to make it. I honestly thought I was a lost cause. I really thought I was a lost cause. I thought I was broken beyond repair. I thought there's no way someone like me could overcome this trauma, this abuse like that. There's no way. And you know, at the end of the healing journey, because I had this premonition from God that like there's these white stone steps. And on these white stone steps was like this door, and this door was opening up. And I thought it was my future. I thought on the other side of that door was like my future. But God showed me that the other side of that door was myself. And that the person that chained me up, this is a crazy revelation, the person that chained me up in those chains for so many years with the self-destruction, the addictions, everything, it was me. Wasn't the devil, wasn't anything else, wasn't my family. Yeah, they contributed to it, but it was me. That's the crazy part that God showed me. It was me. And at the other side of that door was myself, my true self, unchained. Now, I'm writing a book, I'm working on a video game, and I'm becoming a full-time artist. I'm writing a book called Worthy of Being Loved. And that's the title of the book. That is going to be the book. It's going to be my story of 10 years of healing and inner healing and everything I've been through. Everything will be in there. I'm not hiding anything at all. So yeah, I've overcome and I've healed from all that stuff. So if you feel lost or hopeless, there's hope, believe me. I believe you can overcome anything. Anyways, I hope this helps you. God bless you. I love you. Peace out.